Hello, what's going on, everybody? Here with the amazing Matthew Santoro. How are you doing?
Good. How about you?
Just losing my mind a teeny bit. So
Yeah.
is that your apartment back there?
Yeah. This is where I live.
It
This is where
looks
I've been for the last 2 weeks doing. I feel like I've been doing nothing, but I actually have been doing stuff. It's just not getting out of the house is leads to things like this, though. There are some benefits, like I find a lot of people are being creative because they have to be.
Mhm. And now you're in California, or
Yeah, LA.
and how many days have you been in quarantine for?
Self quarantine by choice. Like, I don't even know at this point, honestly, like 12, 14 days. Like the days are all just blurring together. I have no idea, to be honest.
Wow. And are you by yourself, or do you have friends, family with you?
I got my cats.
Oh, wow. So that's good that you have cats during this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, they're very loving. I adopted them. I adopted them in October, end of October, when I got back from Rome, and they've been growing up with me. They're super sweet.
Is this the same apartment I did that podcast with you, or it looks different? Yeah.
No, that was downtown. This one is West Hollywood.
Well, do you want to tell everybody that or no? Probably.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't
West
care?
Hollywood. It's fine.
Okay.
West Hollywood's big. It's fine.
That's where I used to live. I love WeHo. So how is West Hollywood during this? Are people still going out? How are the grocery stores?
No, the only time I see people out is when I'm out for a run, and people are lined up at either a Trader Joe's or, well, I don't know about Whole Foods because I just refuse to go in there now. I just get everything delivered. Thank God there's Postmates, there's Prime Now, stuff like that. Little life hack for all of you in Los Angeles or in big cities with Prime Now. If you wake up really early, you'll be able to reserve a time slot, because if you don't do it by like 7 a.m., the whole day is booked.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, did you totally stock up, or do you still have to do shopping every week, or what's
No, I'm not one of those people that goes out and gets 5 years worth of toilet paper. I think that that's a silly thing to do. For me, I just get what I need day to day, mostly just meals. I mean, I've got my fridge stacked full of drinks. That's just because of how it always is. But as far as meals, yeah, I just order like day to day whatever I need. And if I have to go to Whole Foods, I'll get like an individual meal. But I have to do it that way because I don't have any self-control when it comes to food, and I know that about myself. So if there's food in the house, I'll eat it. And it's especially right now, it's a super easy time to overeat. And that combined with the fact that there's not a lot of motivation to run or work out, and many people can't work out like myself because all the gyms are closed. It's a bad combination. So I'm trying to watch what I eat.
Are you working out in the house? Are you doing you're not doing any like video workouts with people?
No. I don't know. I mean, my friend got a resistance band and he said, "Oh, you should get some weights and stuff like that." But I don't know. There's something about it that my brain is just resisting. It's like, no, I shouldn't have to do this. I'm going to wait till a real gym opens. I don't know. I'm kind of just trying to enjoy this time, to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of people are really struggling right now, and I understand, and believe me, I have tough days too, but for the most part, I think what people need to remember is that all of this will be over a lot sooner than you realize. And when it is, your life is going to go right back to the frenetic style that it was before all of this happened. So you're not going to get another chance like this to have an extended amount of time off for probably a really long time. And so try to enjoy it as best as possible. I know it's difficult because people aren't making money and things, but just do your very best.
Now, have you been recording your YouTube videos during this, or what's your schedule? No, you haven't been.
Nope. I've been going hard on TikTok though.
I
Yeah,
feel
I've been
like
going hard. Yeah.
that's a lot of people now. Any tips for growing your TikTok? Because I think you just started it, right? And now you've amassed a lot of followers already. Do you have tips for
Yeah.
people?
So I already had like 36,000 followers from when it was Musically. I remember this. So this is exactly how that happened. I emailed when the people behind Musically, like just their regular help at Musically, whatever it was.com. And I said, "Hey, someone has my username. This is my YouTube channel. Can I have it? I'd like to start making Musicallys." And they gave it to me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. And I started posting, I posted like 2 Musicallys. They were super cringe. All Musicallys were cringe back in the day. And all of a sudden my Musically started blowing up. It was almost like they were purposely pushing my Musically, but I just couldn't get into it. So I wouldn't say it was a wasted opportunity, but I couldn't get into it. But I could have been gigantic on Musically because something was pushing me. But so when I logged on now, I'm assuming all those accounts are probably dead, or maybe people are just coming back. But I'm growing slowly. I mean, I'm releasing 3 videos a day, which is my goal, because you know how it goes with the algorithm. You got to get into the algorithm, and not just that, but the more content you put out, the more of a chance there is for people to find you. And so that would be my one tip, is for anyone out there making content, have fun with it, but also understand that the more you put out, the more high quality you put out, the more of a chance you'll get to finally take off.
And are you spacing that content out, or are you just doing them back to back? Like, any tips for like times to post?
No, I'm super new to this. I only started 2 days ago. So I'm uploading like every 4 hours or so, something like that.
All right. So now I have to just ask for all of your super fans out there, any TV shows you're watching, or like, what are you doing in your spare time?
I'm reading a lot of books. I'll show you real quick, actually, if I can.
Okay.
So just take this, but see, those are all books. And that's my cat pooping, but those are all books. And yeah, I have 113 books waiting to be read at the moment.
Oh, wow. What's any top picks or any books you're reading right now?
Harry Potter was phenomenal. I know that they're kids' books, but they're good. They're really good. They're a little bit repetitive for the first few, and some of them drag on, but overall, they're very much worth a read. I blasted through all 7 books in like a week, maybe 2 weeks.
And who's that behind you?
That's baby Ned. Come here, Ned.
Oh.
And he's attacking his sister right now. But I adopted these 2 October 28th of 2019. Ned is the boy. He's a domestic short hair, and Sansa is the girl, and she's a female orange tabby. And what's special about her is that only 20% of orange tabbies are female, so she's pretty rare.
Oh, wow. So
and if they come around here, I'll show you, but
they're camera shy. Oh my goodness.
Okay, baby, let go.
So cute.
Show the people. This is baby girl. Oh, you got litter on your nose, baby. Ew, baby girl. Anyway, that's gross. But yeah.
Any other tips or things that you're doing in your spare time just to occupy the time and not lose your mind?
Yeah. Meditation. I really think that this is a great opportunity for people to get into mindfulness, into meditation, and really look inside yourself and observe why it is so difficult for you to just not do anything. People are saying, I'm so bored, I'm losing my mind. Yeah, but why? Why is that? Have you thought about that? Because that's not, I mean, it's normal in the sense that that's what most people are experiencing, but it's not normal in the sense that that's not the way the human mind is supposed to work. You don't need constant stimulation, but we're used to getting constant stimulation. And so just to sit there and not do anything is super difficult for people. And so I would recommend to people, yeah, they're just going to run around.
So cute.
I would highly recommend people download a meditation app and just get started with some simple guided meditations. There's Headspace. I personally use Calm. Headspace, by the way, fun fact, is what Bill Gates used, because I asked him when I met him. So to each their own. Ned, come on, buddy. If you're wondering, Ned and Sansa, yes, they were named after the Game of Thrones characters.
Wow. And what are they doing in the background right now?
Ned, get down, buddy. He's just being a cat and chewing things that he's not supposed to be chewing. I've got all my clothes chilling right there because I was changing shirts for a TikTok, which that may or may not turn out. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I'm just trying to put effort into it.
What's is your TikTok name just your name, or?
Yeah, Matthew Santoro. That's my handle on pretty much everything.
Now, are you eating healthier during this time? Any eating tips?
I'm trying. I wouldn't say healthy. I would say healthy-ish. Yeah, like the other day, for example, I had I'm telling you and your audience, this is an exclusive, but an exclusively embarrassing thing. But I had an entire jar in one day of clotted cream. I don't know if you've ever heard of that or ever. It's amazing. So if anyone that's English that's listening to this knows what that is, that is. And I had an entire jar of cherry preserve jam. And so for those who don't know, clotted cream is, if you like creamy things, you will love this stuff. You take the clotted cream, you take a little bit of jelly, and you put them on a scone, on a warm scone. And it is an English thing, and it is unfreaking believable. The name clotted cream sounds disgusting, but the product itself is actually amazing. And I just got a crazy craving for it. Like, I was just kind of sitting here, and, you know, mindfulness can only go so far, I feel like, because even, you know, I have a pretty strong mindfulness practice, but even I was like, I'm bored. I need to do something. I'm going to eat. And I just Amazon ordered some clotted cream, just ate both jars. And so I'm not eating super healthy, but I'm doing my best.
Well, you're making me hungry now, so I'm definitely going to check that out after we get off on here. But anyway, where can everyone find you, and any last kind of tips for people during this time?
Is that it? Are we done?
I guess. I mean, it's been how long? How long has it been?
It's been like 10 minutes. How long are your podcasts?
Well, I'm just gonna start putting them on YouTube every day now, because I haven't been putting anything on my channel. So I was trying to figure out what to put on my channel right now. So I was gonna do about 10 or 15 minutes.
That's
but I
good.
want to take
nice little bite size. I like it.
I don't want
your podcast.
Well, the one I have in LA is How to Start. I don't even have a name for this one. I was just like, okay, yeah, what's a good way to start, like, putting content out there with my friends or people that I know.
Lauren's podcast.
Yeah.
Easy
Breezy. Lauren's Zoom something. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas. But are you still going to do your podcast that you were doing, or are you just?
That's on hold. There's a couple things that are going on hold. So my YouTube channel is actually going to be going on hold.
Really?
Yeah, because it wasn't really intentional. So I'm going to be stopping the top 10s and the stuff that's gotten me to this point, because it's just, I've done it. I've crushed it. I've done it, you know, better than anyone as far as I'm concerned. I just know that I'm good at it, and I've done it really well. And I can't go any further in that format. And so I need to try some new things, and that's going to require a little bit of time off to figure out what that is. And so, yeah, starting April 20th, I'll probably take like a little bit of time off. Still going to be doing TikToks. Probably that's going to be my main focus right now. What's nice about TikTok is I can make the videos on there, and then those videos can go out on everything. So you can share them, which it's smart of TikTok because they have that little branding on it, so people know exactly where it came from. But yeah, people can follow me on there. You know, I try to use my social media to spread good vibes, spirituality, things of that nature. So lately it's been a lot of laugh stuff, comedy, because of TikTok and whatnot. But I still, you know, I do the amazing facts thing on TikTok now. I'm experimenting with that. So if you want to check me out on there, that'd be the #1 place right now. But obviously Instagram is probably second. And then I upload all my videos on YouTube, and I'd be grateful if anyone checked that out. YouTube.com/Matthew Santoro.
That's great. Now I kind of took a little hiatus from YouTube too, because it's just like the algorithm changes. Any advice for me? Because I'm just like, what are we doing right now during this? Like, how do I shoot my sketch videos? What should I do, Matt? Guru of YouTube.
So what's your question? What should you?
What should I do? Yeah. What should I be doing right now?
You know what you want to. That's the answer. You should be doing what you want to do right now, because we are being afforded a lot of free time that we normally don't get. So we really need to take advantage of this time. Like I was saying earlier, learn how to paint, learn a new language, start exercising if you haven't before, start reading. I don't know if I said that. You know, reach out to people you haven't talked to in a long time. Challenge yourself. This is free time, not free time in the traditional sense. I mean, literally free time. You're not going to get this free time ever again, because you don't have a choice but to be off work right now, many of us. So it is literally free time. In the future, when you have to go back to work, it's not going to be free time anymore. There's going to be a cost associated with it, because you're going to have to choose to be off. Right now, it might seem like there's a cost associated with it, but there's not really a cost, because you don't have a choice. So it's not like there's maybe an opportunity cost would be the better phrase to use. There's no opportunity cost here because you don't have a choice to be at work. So just enjoy this truly free time, do something with it. You may discover your true passion during this time. You may discover you know, it's a good time to reach out to someone you haven't talked to in a long time, but use this time. And also there's nothing wrong with just being lazy right now. There's a lot of people beating themselves up right now. Like, I'm going crazy. What should I be doing? Don't beat yourself up. Just do whatever feels right now. This is a very rare opportunity we're being afforded. In many ways, it's good for people because it's forcing us to slow down our crazy, hectic, frenetic lifestyles. And so take advantage of it.
That's great. That's really good advice. I don't know how you do it. Just like, it's just an amazing person, guys. Millions and millions of followers all over social media. Just an innovator. You're just someone who always like sees something and does it and just like takes over every single app. So I'm excited to watch you take over TikTok. It's going to be, it's going to be fun to watch all your funny videos there. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Matthew, he's so awesome, so cool. I'm sad that I won't get to run into him at like all of the YouTube events that I normally see him at, but hopefully in the future we will be outside and see each other. We will.
This will be over sooner than people realize. Keep your heads up, everybody. Don't worry. It's not the end of the world. It seems like it. It's just that this is a new thing for the world, and therefore, human beings are naturally wired to be fearful of new things. And this is the uncharted territory, and a year from now we're going to look back and say, wow, that was crazy. We're prepared for the next one now, but that blindsided us and no one is ready for it. So that's the only reason, but it's all good. I promise it'll be over soon.
Well, thanks so much, Matt, for taking the time, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.